Hello YouTube. I'm gonna play some Driveclub VR. I am making my way through my old games. I'm replaying some older stuff. Going back to PlayStation VR stuff. I've got everything playable from PlayStation VR on an external drive on my PS5. So as Sony has decided that they're not really interested in VR much, I'm going to be playing some of the older stuff. I actually do have a bad neck. Oh shit. I've got a bit of a stiff neck, so I can't sum up. Okay. Okay, this is pretty much. Maybe I can alter the brightness a little bit. Bring the brightness up a touch. Get my view up. Move it back a little bit. Now this game is, if you can hear the sound, if the sound is a little bit like echoey, I do have the sound on the on the TV speakers, so you can hear that through the microphone. But I haven't got it that loud. You shouldn't be able to hear it that much. Oh, I thought I did it now. This is still a good vid. This is still a good racer in VR. I've been playing Wipeout, Omega Collection. I thought I'd take a look at Driveclub VR again, because I subscribe to a guy who's been playing a lot of Driveclub, Stealth Dragons. He's been playing some Driveclub. So I thought I'd get back on it using the VR headset. It's actually maybe I shouldn't talk so much. Maybe I should concentrate more on the road. This is a game that I started a while ago. But like I've mentioned before, I had to reset my PS5. I've got everything I've got. I've got everything I own downloaded over a PS4 Pro, the PS4 stuff. And I've got all my PS5 stuff downloaded over a base PS5 and the PS5 Pro. So I've got everything I own downloaded and ready to go. and I've got the VR stuff on an external drive, and I've got a load of like little retro games as well downloaded on that external drive. But like I've got all the PS4 stuff back on the PS4 Pro. I managed to clean the heatsink and change the paste on that, so that should be good for another. That should be good for a bit, and I've hardly used it. I've hardly used it since I've done it, so it should be pretty clean. I haven't really used it much. Yeah, but like for the past couple of months, I've been sorting out my Series S. I've been picking up things on sale on that. Let's just take a look at the take a look at the settings. Social notifications off. In-game notifications off. Ghost visibility. We don't want the ghost on. We don't want that. Miles per hour. Gameplay. Automatic. Brake and assist. I'll have it on low. I'll try that. Hopefully the sound isn't too echoey. I'm starting all over again from scratch. Starting all over again. Just on that. Lap time of 1:24 all there. Achieve a speed of 131. Basically drive as fast as you can. That car's got the better acceleration and the better speed. I'll go with that one then. People don't like this because it's a bit blurry, but to be honest, it's still in VR and it's still good, and especially when. Oh shit! There you go. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. Get in. Right. Nice and high. I'm in the car. This is still pretty good. Start the event. Yeah, so since Sony isn't doing much with VR now, I'm going back to the older stuff, going over some older things in the collection. I mean, I may as well. I've just spent the past 8 years collecting this stuff. I may as well, since Sony appeared to have no interest in doing VR now, then I might as well go back over the old stuff and use it again and start playing this stuff. I mean, the way the games industry's going, I think the only thing we're gonna have is like older games to play. I've just spent, I don't know, I mean, all this generation, all of this generation I've been picking up older PS4 games, and I've been building up a second library over on Xbox, and also on the Xbox it has there's a lot of Xbox 360 games on there, so I've been picking those up for like two or three quid each. I watch the sales and I buy things dirt cheap, because I am not the kind of person who spends £70 on a game. Not when I've got a big library of games to play. Not when I've just spent 8 years collecting games. I'm not desperate to pay full price. You know, it's like I haven't really gotten into PlayStation VR 2. When it first came out, I started playing GT7. I played a bit of Beat Saber. I've played a bit of Drums Rock. I played the 2 Arizona Sunshines, which I wouldn't mind getting back into those. But apart from that, I haven't really played the PlayStation VR 2 much at all. Now I have picked up a lot of the games on sale. But I haven't really had the interest to get into them. You know, it's like for a while I was playing. I spent a couple of years playing In Death, and the only reason why I don't play that now is because the camera on that is so fucking finicky. If they'd improved the camera on it, I'd probably be still playing that now. It's like there's a lot of drift. It has a lot of tracking issues at times, and since I've moved my room around, it has nothing but tracking issues. So that's a game that I'd like to get back into, but another issue with that is you can't buy DualShock 4s anymore, and that is a game that needs the DualShock 4. I've tried buying like third-party controllers with a light bar, and they just don't track. You know, it's like when the PlayStation 5 was first revealed, I noticed that the PS5 controller didn't have a light bar, and so like I knew from that the PlayStation 5 wasn't going to be very friendly towards PSVR 1. I do have one DualShock 4 left, and to be honest, I'm too scared to use it in case it breaks. You know, I don't want to break it, because you literally can't get them anymore. I've bought them from Amazon, and they're supposed to be refurbished, and they've turned up and they've been junk. They've been absolute trash. And they were supposed to be new from Sony. I think I've actually done this, haven't I? I don't know how many laps. This is supposed to be doing. Or maybe it's just a time trial. I wasn't paying attention. Now I know that I probably haven't reached the top speed that it requires. I think one of the bonuses was reach a speed of 131. I don't think I've done that. This is actually still a good driving game in VR. I like the flat game of this as well. But right, this is a game that I didn't buy the DLC for because when it was available to buy, I didn't get into it. I only got into it after. Right, I think I've done this now. Right, I've achieved all the objectives. Let's finish the event. What was I saying? Yeah, the DLC. My neck is still stiff. I didn't pick up the DLC for Driveclub when it was out, so I've just got the base game, which is a bit shit. I really should get into Gran Turismo 7 more, but to do that, I've got to. At the moment, I've got GT7 on the Pro, and the PSVR 2 is not configured for the Pro, and it's too much of a pain in the ass to set all the controllers up. It means I've got to get all kinds of leads out and cables out and plug them in the back and unplug stuff, and also if I turn the controller on for the Pro, it might register with the base PS5 because I've got both of them. So I basically keep the PlayStation VR 2 on the base PS5 because that's where everything VR is. Maybe I should move Gran Turismo 7 over to the base PS5 and move some games over to the Pro, maybe. I don't have a lot of space on the internal drives. At the moment I've just got everything at least playable, you know. I've got everything playable, so at least if I want to play something, I can either play it flat. I don't mind playing Gran Turismo 7 flat on the Pro because it plays at a higher frame rate and it looks a bit better. It plays a lot smoother, and also playing it on the TV, I can get the steering wheel out. I tend to play with the controller while I'm in VR. Right, let's go to the next one. Finishing top 3, lap time of 1:33. What cars are available? Maybe go with that. This still looks good. It's a little bit fuzzy. It's a little bit blurry, but to be honest, it's still good. It's still, you know, it's still playable. You know, I mean, like one of the reasons why I haven't really played much PSVR 2 is because I don't want to ruin PSVR 1 for myself. I don't want to make going back horrible. But it ain't that bad. It is definitely. Just gonna move this back a bit. Let's do that. Hopefully this sounds okay. I'm listening over my speakers. I haven't got my headset on because if I do that, it's just going to get too warm. So I've got the sound, but hopefully you shouldn't be able to hear it that well over the. You shouldn't be able to pick it up on the mic that bad. It might sound a little bit echoey, but it doesn't sound that loud where I'm sitting. I can barely hear it. Another game I want to get back into for VR is we got Dirt Rally for VR as well. I started playing this a while ago, and I got quite far in it, but you can change the view as well. I got quite far in this, but I had to reset my PS5 because it had some kind of issue. It had some kind of... I'm not sure if it had a problem or... That's right, I had too many games downloaded onto it. I had everything I own downloaded onto it. And like the internal memory, it couldn't display everything. So I moved all the PS4 stuff back over to the PS4. Shit. This is going wrong. So I moved all my PS4 stuff back over to my PS4 Pro and cleaned it all out. So now it's all good again. This is still pretty good. Unlike the way that Sony and Microsoft are going, we might not have a gaming industry in if everything keeps on going shit. I am not concentrating on this race. So if I look behind me, there's a big lake. I slept awkward last night. I didn't do this again. I didn't score anything. Maybe I should change the car. I was not paying attention to anything during that race. It's a pity that they're not that bothered in continuing VR. Right, I'm actually going to concentrate on the race now because I've got to get this fucking done. I think later, it's like I'm playing this at night now, so it isn't as warm. I think later I might jump back into Skyrim and continue a game I've got going. I started a game, I don't know when, maybe a couple of months ago now. I started a game of Skyrim. I might jump back into that later on. It's like I've said this before. Every time I play Skyrim VR, I forget what it was, and I always end up starting all over again. And so I can never get anywhere. I should just continue. I should just continue where I was. I can't see behind me. You know, it's like, another game I've been meaning to, another game for this I've been meaning to get back into, or at least try and start, is Borderlands 2. When it came out, I tried it briefly. And I told myself I'd get back to it, and I never did, and that was like, that must be about like 6 years ago now. I've got tons of stuff to get to, I really have. I've got... I might try that again in a different car. Try it in the Ferrari. The Ferrari's got the better handling, I think. That's got the better handling, better acceleration. Try this one more time. Shit. Right. Give this one more crack. People complain about this being blurry, but it ain't. People complain about this being blurry, but it. Once you're in it and you get used to it, shit. Once you're in it and you get used to it, the handling's not good on this. Once you get used to it, it's playable. I mean, I'm pretty sure that by today's standards, PSVR 1 looks horrible, but I haven't really tried any of the new VR headsets apart from PSVR 2. So I don't have a lot of comparisons to go by. I didn't bother with the Quest because it uses Facebook. And this is actually a pretty good driving game. It's like I was watching Stealth Dragons play the flat version of Driveclub, and he liked it. And that's actually what's inspired me to jump back into. That's inspired me to jump back into the VR version. Plus, any excuse to put the VR headset on. Do seem to be doing. This car seems to be pretty. This car seems to be pretty competent. See how that went. I might just go and open a window because it's getting warm. Hang on a second. Right, I'm just refilling my vaping thing. Oh, I've got the headset off. You can work with the hernia, I think you're being funny. You can work with a hernia, I think you're being funny, blah blah blah. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable, blah blah blah. Right, I'm back. I'm back. So look at the times. I got one more. This is 3 races. Basically, drive my best. That's basically what it means. Go with the Audi. That's got the best acceleration and handling. Set the camera. At least I've got a map. Where's the camera? I was facing off to the whatever. I was facing off a little bit to the right then. This is the problem with playing VR, you can't tell. You can't tell what direction you're facing in. Map is still up there, good. So I know where I'm going. Got an idea of the road ahead. I wish this was a little bit clearer. I wish this was as clear as the flat screen version. Yeah, but I haven't had a decent VR session in ages. It's like all week I've been picking up Wipeout VR a little bit and getting back into that, but I haven't really played games. I haven't really played games in shit, I fucked that up. I haven't really played games in ages. You know, it's like I got disappointed with PSVR 2 and I kind of dropped off. And then I got back into like flat gaming. And I started picking up some of the older games. And I've been messing around with a couple of flat games, but I haven't really sat down and played a game like seriously to like finish it. It's just play it for half an hour, half an hour here, half an hour there. It's like I mainly spend a lot of my time watching YouTube, but like I should get back into some more streaming, which I've been trying to do. And also I wanted to wait for the whole age verification thing to come out, because I wasn't sure if I was going to do it or not, and I ended up just giving them a photo. I'm not giving them a phone number, I'm not giving them anything with like names or addresses, or like, you know, any fucking personal. I'm not giving him any like personal shit. I'll just give him a photo. I think it's disgusting that they're asking for age verification anyway. It's absolutely none of their fucking business. Right, I'm going to be shit at this because it wants me to drift. I'm going to be crap at this. But let's try it anyway. I might try and see if I can turn up the brightness a little bit. I wasn't expecting anything from that, to be honest. I don't even know how you. I don't even know where the handbrake is. I better go and look at the controls again. Let's just back up. Right, handbrake is circle. That's not what I was pressing. Try that again. Try and do it this way, since I've got a drift. No, that's not going to work. Speed zone. I fucking hate drifting in games. I probably shouldn't be swearing because I've age verified. Sony knows who I am now. They've got my data. Actually, it's very serious when I'm playing a single player game saying a naughty word. I didn't do it. Oh, okay. Well, at least it's something. Actually, this headset is getting quite warm. I might take a break, cool down the room, cool off myself, and then come back. And I might jump back into Skyrim, I don't know. I'll leave it at that for now. I mean, there's quite a lot to do. Quite a lot to do still. Well, thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time. Take care.